But I decided to make a sandwich inside, watch a movie, go to bed. Good morning. It is Sunday, February 23rd. It is 6:30 a.m. Just took a piss. So I had a great start to my day. Got up, looked around, took in the fresh air. There's no one around. There truly was no one around me. And it was great. I liked it that way. I mean, I had no service, I had nothing. Went to bed pretty early. And then I woke up and I decided to keep driving on the trail I was on, basically until I didn't want to anymore or until I couldn't make it. Speaking of couldn't make it, yeah, I was having a hard time here. But I tried. I definitely tried. Until my car was like, hey, bud, stop doing that. So I actually got stuck here. And I lived in the desert for 4 days and 5 nights and survived off of eating my leg and the young lions around me after I killed them in front of their parents. No, actually, I didn't do that. I figured it out. I put that baby in 4-wheel drive and took another stab at it. Now, in all honesty, this is the first time I've ever put my car in 4-wheel drive and actually used it. But let me tell you what, made a difference and it worked. And I'm pretty excited about that. Now let's just sit back and enjoy the rest of this little drive. So I made my way up into this little lookout point. It was kind of terrifying. I don't know why I did it. Well, I did it because it looked cool, but then I got there and I got all skeezed out. But it was really pretty. I mean, look at that's the sunrise coming up. I forget what time it was. Didn't I just say it? Whatever. So I reached as far as I wanted to go. It was really pretty, but I wanted to get back into town and look around, and I didn't really know how far it went, and I didn't want to get stuck, so turned around and traversed my way back. You can see the terrain here a little bit better. It wasn't super bad, but it certainly was fun, and it was a little bit of a challenge. But the views were fantastic. I mean, just look at that. I eventually arrived back to the parts of the trail that, had little pull-offs. I went and I played in the snow. I saw some more chipmunks. You can see them running there. Really cool how many chipmunks there are. That's Chip, and that's also Ryan. And there's their brother Hunter. I made my way to the Big Bear Observatory, which is on the lake. I mean, look how lonely he looks. I mean, for a while, he was the most impressive and best solar telescope we had until he was dethroned. I don't want to get into it. I did a lot of research. Actually, hold on.
Hello?
Hello?
She's in the shower.
Ugh, it's ruining I can hear the water. It's in my video.
I'm sorry. She has
Can
to
you
shower.
just take her out of the shower? I'm more important. Okay. All right. Well, thanks anyway. Bye, Ma.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Look at those little duckies. They're made out of snow. Yeah, so anyway, I came here, sat, looked around. It was beautiful. Then left Big Bear. So I eventually made it to Crestline, a little bit west of Big Bear. I had lunch, and then I wanted to look around. It was like heart-shaped rock falls or something. I was like, okay, where's the heart? Anyway, look how fast I am. I'm so good at hiking and stuff. You can't see it here, but there's like only one way to get to this little beach part, and it's like a really nasty rotted log with buggies on it. Ew! But I made it anyway, for you guys. I know who you are behind the screen. I know who you are. Anyway, ooh, buggies, gross. So I eventually got my way over there. This is me trying to make sure that that thing didn't crumble. And look, I made it. Isn't that so nice? Hi, guys. So here's what I'm looking at. That's the falls. It's really good. It was strong, it was loud, but I made sure not to make it too loud for you, because I care about you behind the screen. Speaking of care, someone did care enough to jump down into these grottos and draw some beautiful art and share some kind words. I don't know what the deal with all the romantics and the roses was this trip, but I was alone, and I am alone, and I will always be alone, so I kind of was just rubbing it in my face. But I wanted to get on top of that, structure there, so I found a way to get up there, and I went. I wanted to get into those holes, but it was so slippery and so scary that was a negative. So instead, I started climbing up the way that I just came down, except I wasn't on the trail. I was on the creek. I went up the creek, and it was great. I mean, look at this little guy with the stacked rocks and such. Look at him. Pretty neat. I saw some tracks, some deer tracks. That was really cool. And as I kept going, it got pretty tough, and I got all cut up, and I was bleeding everywhere. And it made me think how grateful I am that you were here with me.
Look at that. Look at that. You kidding me?
It was a very much needed trip, so thanks for watching.
All right. Bye now.